Hey everyone, welcome to the MDM Minute. Today's all about light workers. So again, this is all my opinion, and I can only speak to the effects of how I've got to where I am and things I've accomplished on my journey. So as many of you know, back in the summer of '94, I had a wake-up experience, completely changed my life, set me up in a new direction. Now, we'll talk about the definition of a light worker. A light worker is kind of like one of those quasi types of terms they throw out there, like quantum this, quantum that. But in essence, a light worker is a person that uses gifts that have been bestowed upon them from the universe to spread more love and light into the world by any and all means in their capacity to do so. And there's a lot of good people out there doing a lot of great work. I myself have chosen to take a vastly different path than everyone else, and that path was to break new ground and push forward in a new path, blaze a new path forward in the capacity that I can. And make no mistakes, folks, I run a business. And I treat it as a business, but first and foremost, it's always been about getting customers, where they need to be by any and all means at my disposal and my capacity. So in blazing a new path, I learned early on that I can't read other people's information. Because as soon as I did, and I had done this a couple times in the past, as soon as I had read that information, it kind of altered the way I would produce something. So early on, I decided not to read anything out there, not to watch anything out there, but to trust in the information that I was receiving and start to create. Okay, in creation, a lot of people have great ideas, but for one reason or another, they never come into fruition. I've had amazing ideas, and I followed through on every one of them. And it's taken me years to gain mastery in many different levels. Now, under the MDM banner, we'll call it that, the business has unfolded unbelievably in the last 5 years. And in the beginning, we offered software, Aquaware, the 12 projects, the Source, Navitas, Light Body, Smoke Erase, and they have all grown amazingly over the last couple of decades. And then I started working on one-on-one sessions with people. Then we started doing workshops, and then in the last 3 years, the physical product started, and it's just been flat out. So when when the universe bestows a gift on you, you have to use it to spread more love and light in the world. And we live in an age where people value things, okay? And what I have learned once upon a time, when I used to do, and still do to some extent, a lot of free work for people, that they don't value it as much as if you were to put a price tag on it per se. So people, typically when someone goes shopping for something, okay, some type of product, X, Y, or Z, you look for the best price. You go to Amazon, you go to your local store, Walmart, grocery store, you're always looking for a deal. And that is very true in 99.99% of the things you're out there looking for. When it comes to energy work, okay, I'm just talking about me because this is all I can talk about. This is all I know. This is what I do. I've spent years pushing myself to get better every day at what I do, every day. And you can ask anyone that has seen my story unfold with the likes of like Jason Davis and many others. And they will tell you, I'm a workaholic. I bust my ass every day to push the product line, to push, the creativity of what I bring to bear and what I do to the world, make it that much better. And if you have been a customer of mine for a long time, if you're just seeing this video for the first time, or if you've been dabbling in some of the free stuff that's given away on the website, you will notice something radically different. There is nothing out there like what I've created. The services that are offered, the workshops that have been done, the workshops that will be done, the products that have been created, the stuff that's in development and what's coming. And then when you tie them all together and you look at the 4 pillars that make up the MDM store, we have software unlike anything else in the world. We have workshops that are just so incredibly powerful that people's emotions come out when I open up those phone lines, and it's like being at a rock concert. It's insanity. It's amazing. It's like this energy just flows back into the phone. It's crazy beautiful. When you look at the core sessions that are offered, the energetic sessions, there's nothing like it. And then of course when we come to the physical product line, it's second to none. And the reason I have been allowed to create so much is because of the change that I've brought to the world and to people's lives. And that's at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's all about changing people's lives for the better. And I mentioned that I run a business, and I do run a business, and things cost money to run the business. And when you're out there, again, kind of just bringing this thought full circle, when you're out there shopping for the best price for something, no matter when you're looking for an energetic worker, do not get turned off by the price points. Look at the work they've done. Look at the testimonials that they've accrued. Look at the intricacies on the website. And this is important because I spent a lot of money on that website because I want it to be beautiful. I want people to come to my website and just be awed by, how professional it is, how things are easy to find, how, it's easy, the workflow. And the MDM site, moderndaymystic.com, is really the nexus of what I do. And, it's never, so I always have told people that I am the last train stop before they go off the cliff. And 80% of the people I work with agree with that because they've been out there, they've seen stuff that's out there, and they've tried a lot of different things that just haven't worked for them. And then when they find out about me through word of mouth, because I don't advertise, and someone they know and they trust have had a mind-bending experience with a product or service, they're going to come in. But the price points that I charge for things are in line with the respect that I have accrued over the years, okay? Because when I put a product out in the world, it's going to do exactly what it says it's going to do if you follow the instructions. And I have been and have kept myself very, very close to my customer base. You can ask pretty much any of my customers. If you call the 1-800 number or the 203 number, I generally pick it up. Okay. And I do that because I care and I want to stay close. Now, that's not to say that, for 18 hours a day, I'm out of my mind, because I am. It's just, just doing what I do naturally. And the products and services reflect the price points of all of my knowledge, all of the respect, and all of the hard work that I've done over the years to be able to create more. Okay. And unfortunately in today's society, it takes money to make money. So, in order for me to create new products, you can have that great idea, but you also need financing and backing to bring it out into the world. And unfortunately, that's where a lot of light workers kind of fall short, because they have great ideas, but they don't have the business know-how to, create something and bring it into fruition and push it out in the world. And believe me, creating a product, a physical product, something that works first and foremost, something that's beautiful, packaged amazing, and delivers exactly what I say to do, is a daunting task, even with the backing of the universe. And it takes a toll on your mind. So I felt compelled to kind of do this video, and it's really heartfelt, that I want people to understand that I'm always working for you. And I'll never stop. I'll keep creating, keep pushing amazing products into the world, because I care about all of you, and I care about humanity, and I care about where things are going. And, in line with that, you pay for what you get at MDM. You're going to pay more for a product or a service, but you're going to get the change you want. And that's what I'm here to do. It's what I have been here to do, and it's what I will continue to do. And there are many products on the horizon. There are 3 in development as we speak. There's a whole new software suite coming early next year. All of the software is going to the web. Everything. Aquaware 6 will be on the web. The Source 6 will be on the web. The 12th Project version 6 is on the web. Lightbody 6 is on the web. Navitas 6 is on the web. And, it's the next evolution. And, I'm bringing a subscription model to the world. There'll be no more downloadable software. It's all going to be done on a web browser, on your computer, on your cell phone. Anything that has a web browser, basically you'll be able to use what you know and love. And it's going to have a new design, and it's going to be different, but I will be able to update it much faster. We'll be able to add more features to it. And it allows the expression of self, which is in my head, to spread vastly beyond, what you would expect. So again, light workers are beautiful people pushing, change into the world. And I have decided to take a different path and push fast and furious in all directions. And being on the edge of that consciousness grid at 200 miles an hour at my hair on fire is where I'm most comfortable to bring in the bears products and services, unlike anything you have ever seen before. Thanks, folks. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.